Croeso I Bysgota Cymru. Welcome to Fishing in Wales.
Hello, well, it's National Fishing Month all the way through the month of August. And what better place to come during that month than Wales? We have an abundance of amazing waters for every angler, from beginner through to expert. You can fish on the sea, you can come to amazing mountain lakes, we've got incredible rivers, and of course we've got so many places like this, these beautiful little ponds and pools, perfect to bring the whole family, and there's plenty of bites to be had here too. I'm on a club water of one of my favourite clubs in South Wales here at the moment, and it's just a beautiful summer day. I mean, does it get any better? There's no rain, the sun's out, there's carp on the surface, we've got wildfowl over on the far bank, beautiful lily pads all in full bloom, and there's plenty of different species to go at in here. We've got rudd, we've got roach, we've got bream, there's some carp, there's some tench, and there's some really big perch. So hopefully I'm going to cast in now and we might get a bite or two. Let's give it a go. There's a lovely bit of breeze. I've just been baiting up this little swim underneath the tree. So we just flick it out like that. Oh, and there was a bite straight away there. I missed it. Wasn't expecting that. Let's try again. There we go. Super simple tactics. And the fish is on. Nothing complicated. Pint of maggots, a float setup. This is the sort of fishing that I did when I was a kid, and lakes like this are perfect for bringing your kids as well to catch their first fish. Looks like we've got a lovely little rudd, absolutely perfect in this golden summer's light, gleaming away. You can tell it's a rudd because it's got that beautiful upturned mouth for surface fishing, and ponds like this are absolutely stacked with them, and they're very, very obliging. What I love about fishing in places like this is you never really know what you're going to catch next. There really is. I've even had big eels here, to be honest, in the past. And it's a place that you can come and fish year round, but in terms of a summer location, it really doesn't get much better. I'm not the only angler here today. There's plenty of other guys over on the far bank over there, and everyone seems to be enjoying catching a few fish today. Let's see what the next cast brings. I think it might be one of those days where it's actually quite difficult to get through all of the rudd. There we go, my goodness me. Straight away, another bite. Gosh. Another beautiful little rudd. So I mean, you can imagine if you're bringing your kids down here for their first attempt at fishing, you know, you want to come to a place where you're guaranteed action. Doesn't get much better than this. I mean, that's been 2 chucks and 2 fish straight away, really. I'm going to try a piece of sweet corn now, see if we can get down to the bottom. There we go. This might be the next second species. Feels quite roachy. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah, that's a roach. Beautiful. That was a really lovely little roach. There's so many nice silverfish here. There's a few larger bream as well. When I've just got the mat out because just starting to notice a little bit of coloration, a few tail patterns and swell. So there's a good chance of getting into a bigger resident here, which of course will be the carp. They're stacking up now though. I've switched over to the corner, slightly larger bait, just to try and isolate the bigger fish. But if we fished on maggots today, you would catch thousands. Just got to keep the bait going in really. Obviously very hungry. You do want to be careful on hot days, just make sure you've got the right gear. You know, today obviously I've got my net, I've got my landing mat, got the disgorger to hand, but you don't want to be keeping fish out of the water long when it's hot. Little rud again, I think. Slightly larger, just using the corn, trying to isolate a few of the better fish. That is incredible in that sun. What a lovely fish. Getting loads of bites down here today. I mean, this is the sort of fishing I love. This is what I grew up on as a boy. Roach and rudd, one a chuck. It's so lovely. But this, of course, is just one of a great many ponds all around Wales where you can go and get fish just like this. If you want to try and find a venue local to you, go into your local tackle shop, research your local clubs. You can go on the Fishing and Wales website, which has got a wealth of information and signposting for places to fish in your local area. Right now though, we've only been here about 20 minutes, but I think I'm probably just going to upgrade the gear a little bit and try and go for one of these elusive carp. And I've just switched to a pellet on a band on the waggler, put on a slightly heavier hook link as well, back under our bush, and fingers crossed we get hooked in. And it immediately gets nailed by a silverfish. You can catch some really, really big silverfish on pellets as well. It's not unheard of. I've had some big bream, you know, roach and rudd over a pound, even 2 pounds sometimes, which is a real specimen. But we might just have to wait a little bit longer for a bite now, he says, as the float dips down. I do think that's a kingfisher just shot out again. There's a kingfisher working this bank line along here, just shot out again across the lake. Iridescent blue. There's plenty of wildlife around here. I've seen the kingfishers, there's herons. Oh, and we've got a carp on this one. That is so often how it goes. They're like buses, just coming in a shoal along these marginal shelves. I wonder if these carp have been sat on the bait all of this time, but I've just not been able to get a bait through to them because of all of the silvers. There we are. Just want to take your time. This is what we come fishing here for. Absolutely no need to rush. Let the carp do its thing. Let the rod absorb the runs. Don't need to rip their heads off. Fishing light today anyway, really. Just enjoy it. Oh, it looks like a nice mirror. It's putting those lovely boils up on the surface. Just going to take my time over this one. Ease it gently back. Always good if you go to any venue where there's the chance of a slightly larger fish as well. You don't want to be messing around with a small net. And in this club water, you do have to have a bigger net for the carp anyway, which is better. There we go. What could be better on an August day than being bent into a lovely little carp on light tackle? All August to celebrate National Fishing Month. It's also take a friend fishing. And what that means is, for any rod license holder, very simple process. You can go online and apply for a rod license just for the day to take a friend fishing with you. And it's completely free of charge. Now I think this carp is looking like it's about ready. This is invariably the most worrying moment, and it has been very well behaved. Magic. There we go. That was a really nice mirror carp. I think if we're going to be really greedy today, it'd be quite nice. I've had one off the bottom. It'd be quite nice to get one off the top on a nice summer's day. And there are a few carp just mooching around out there. They look like they might be amenable to taking a nice crust of bread. So, catapult, cheap white loaf, fire a few pieces out there, just watch them basically. You want to try and get a few carp feeding confidently, and then you can just introduce your floater tactics. This is something that you really don't need to be too exacting with. Just want to get it out there, and then we can just watch those pieces as they drift along. As soon as that's gone out there, we've got fish all over it, but they're not the right species. Although, having just said that, that was a decent carp right at the back, up where you'd expect it by the lilies. Yes, he's clooping away out there. Well, that didn't take very long, probably 5 minutes, and you can hear the carp are out there just clooping away at that bread. So I'm going to put away the waggler rod and then get out the floater rod and get a lovely lump of crust in amongst them. Okay, I'm just going to nip a little piece of bread right in the corner there. Hopefully that's going to stay on. There's plenty of carp out there boshing away, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Floater fishing has to be one of the most frustrating and exciting ways of fishing that there is. There we go. Right, that's right in the middle of them. Tease it back. I'm actually watching my bread, not the controller. Sat there beautifully. Might need to put some more bread out there. They've actually cleaned me out in 90 seconds. 2 huge balls of bread have disappeared. There's only my piece out there. Let's just see though whether one's going to come in. It's just drifting around into the area now. It's about 4 foot away from where all the fish are. There's an ice cream van in the background. There it goes, it's taking it. Got it. Yeah. Lovely. Wow. That's so exciting. Just watch that fish come along then. And then wallop. Straight down. What a fantastic way of fishing in the summer. What a lovely take that was. There was a fish just cruising round to the right and it was looking like it was going to take it. And so it did. Beautiful wallop onto that piece of bread, and it looks like it's a nice sprightly common carp. Oh, there we are, nice run. Goodness me, it's given us a good wave with its tail. I thought that was going to be smooth then, and as soon as it saw the net it just disappeared down. Goodness me, these summer fighting carp really have so much energy. Let's try again. It's got a decently large paddle on her. Here she comes. Ease it back over the spreader block. And it's in. What a fantastic day. There we are, another beautiful carp released. Really golden, that one. What a fantastic looking fish. And it is as easy as that. I'm not doing anything that's too complicated today. A little bit of waggler fishing down the edge, and then we've just cracked out the floater fishing to catch some carp off the surface. There's so many places just like this that you can come and fish. Go into your local tackle shop for advice. Go on the Fishing in Wales website to find your venue. And of course, all this month, you can take a friend fishing for free too, as long as you are a licence holder. Take a Friend Fishing aims to give more people the chance to give fishing a try by allowing an existing licensed angler to take an unlicensed angler fishing for the day with no rod license fee to pay. it's easy to register online. So what are you waiting for? Get your rods out and come to a place just like this. So relaxing, and you'll almost certainly get bent into something really special. We're having an absolutely amazing time here floater fishing. The carp have really come up onto the surface on this lovely, nice, muggy day. Plenty of action, plenty of bites, really fit, hard fighting carp. If you're gonna come fishing, you really must make sure that you get your rod license. It's dead easy to pick one up. You just go online, pay a fee. Juniors are free, and they do make a real difference, especially to places like this. If you're a small club, you can apply and get funding for things like your stages and also your fencing. And it helps keep, missed it. It helps keep the sport that we love in a healthier place. That one just absolutely boshed over the top of it then. Yeah, got it. Lovely. Oh, bent into another lovely carp here now. Fantastic. Well, this I think is going to be the last fish of the day, and it looks like a real belter. Had so much fun today. Carp off the bottom, carp off the top. All those lovely silverfish that we caught, and it's only been a couple of hours of fishing. Fantastic, furious sport. You know, National Fishing Month, it's about more than just being bent into fish like this. It's about getting out there and experiencing the outdoors with friends or family or just on your own. I love fishing so much, just being able to just be outside, waterside, in the peace and quiet, surrounded by wildlife. There's nothing better. It's such a break from the stress of everyday life. And with a little bit of luck, this fish is going to be kind to me. Oh, nice. Come on then, be good to me. Oh. Oh, goodness me. How often does that happen? Okay, second time lucky. Or not. Third time lucky? Come on then. Yes! Got it! Lovely. There we go, a lovely double figure mirror carp to finish what has been a magical couple of hours. Get yourselves out this National Fishing Month, guys, and experience the magic of angling for yourself. That fish is ready to go. Brilliant.
Discover fishing in Wales.